Never married.
Okay. Do you have a religious preference?
Um, no, not really.
Okay.
If I die, do whatever you want with my corpse. Donate it to science, whatever.
And what state were you born in?
Nebraska.
Do you have a primary doctor?
I do not.
Are you employed at this time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And emergency contact, do you want anybody listed?
Yes, ma'am, but if we could do that last, that would be much appreciated.
Okay, sure. And is it okay to list you on the directory while you're here?
What's that mean?
That means if anybody were to call or come in and ask if you're here, we can say, yes, you're here, if you're on the directory.
Sure.
Okay.
Or no.
You want to be private?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have insurance at this time?
I have Social Security insurance stuff from Washington State, but I don't think it's valid here. Hopefully, I'll get to work with the social worker tomorrow with that.
Okay. Do you want it listed as self then, for now?
I don't know. That's all stuff that I'm not even sure what to answer on.
Okay. Are you able to sign for music?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, Sean. I can just have you sign right here for me.
I think Orca is the insurance thing. I'm not for certain. That's the one from Washington State, though. So
Do you have your ID with you too?
I do.
I'll get
Here
a
you
copy
go.
of that. I
Here's
can
my
try to
Social
list the
Security
one. Nope,
card.
I don't need that.
Okay.
But if you have your Washington State one, I can list it. I don't know if they'll pay out of state or not, but we can certainly try if you want.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
If you can sign and date.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see.
You're
You got
good. Yes, ma'am. Can I take this off my finger for a minute?
it? Need to leave it on. Yeah, it doesn't have to be pretty, so just do the best you can.
I'm glad you don't care about pretty.
Nope, doesn't have to. Take a little bit of pressure off there.
My daddy told me, Sean, you need to get yourself a pretty wife so you got someone to show off, and get yourself a fat girlfriend so you can still have fun. And ever since then, I've always been attracted to fat women. Is that terrible? I don't really want somebody pretty in my life. I want somebody who's fun.
This is you.
3,
Okay.
24, 2019.
Alright, Sean, are you done with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I gotta step out real quick,
Yes, ma'am.
and I'll bring your stuff back to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me just a minute.
One of the things that bringing my knees up to my chest, I practice that almost daily. It's probably quiet enough in here that you guys could hear my knees crack if I get off the bed, but I don't know what they're going to want me to do since I'm plugged in. This is the coolest TV show ever. I think it's been on commercials since I got in here. One of the things that was important for me about autism is that I really didn't care. It didn't make any difference to me whatsoever. When I first got back from Virginia, I mean, I'd known I was autistic for a lot of years, and even though Asperger's is the diagnosis that I was supposed to get when I was 17, 18 years of age, they changed that stuff a lot. I didn't really bother with learning about it. I learned about the panic attacks. I learned about social anxiety disorder. I learned about all of these things that go along with being autistic, but not autism itself. Um, that's because I didn't want the diagnosis. I didn't want the way that people often treat you. State of Colorado is dead last as far as mental health care goes and mental health treatment. Um, it's a difficult thing to deal with. As far as getting actual help there, I mean, basically they give you the ringer basically for getting paid. That's almost all of the hospitals in Colorado are that way. I can't say all of them, because honestly, when I was in the hospital in Haxton, Candace was pretty cool, and my doctor there was Dr. Cody Craig, and he was pretty cool. He talked to me like I was a person. He treated me like they treat me here. A lot of the hospitals that I've been to, they're not like that. You come in, they try to push drugs on you. You say you don't want drugs, and then they just continue to try to push it. A lot of the medications that I'm on, they mess with my ability to register what's going on around me. Antidepressants make me depressed. Mood stabilizers stabilize me on depressed or sometimes angry. But it also depends on, there's different types of those medications, and I've been on a lot of them. That's part of the reason for needing to get my medical records, is because a lot of the medications that I was on in mass quantities. You're back.
Sean, I don't know that this is your insurance card.
Oh.
I think that might be the wrong card.
Oh, that's the bus pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if it's in here.
Did you want anybody listed for emergency contact?
I do. Give me 1 second. There's a possibility my Washington Quest card, that might be my EBT and my medical. I'm not for certain.
Okay.
And yeah, just give me 1 minute. I'll look it up. There's a nurse in Nebraska. I've got her number, and I'd like her to be my emergency contact.
Okay. What's the last name?
Jepsen.
How do you spell that?
Jepsen.
What's her first name?
Terry.
Terr.
I believe it's Y, but I'm not for certain. I've never.
Do you know her address?
I do not.
What city does she live in?
I believe she lives in the Sargent Valentine area. I would say Sargent. Give me a second. I have her phone number is what I have.
Okay.
Let me see. I called her recently, so I should be able to get that. Let me see. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I make a lot of phone calls. Most people don't answer, but once in a while they do. God, I called. Oh, that's her calling me. I got a lady who's
Did you find it?
part of the outreach, so I've been trying to help her get clean. It's kind of a big pain in the butt. No, I'm looking for it right now. And I'm not talking about Terry. She doesn't need to get clean. She was actually my very first friend I ever knew I get to keep, and also my best friend in high school. Both of them, Terry is their mom. Why am I I going through so much and not finding it? Alright, we'll try it this way.
Can't find it?
No, I'm looking for it though. Sorry about that. And no P, Q, R, S, T. Ah, I found it. 308 215